Thank you very much, and to Ignite for having me here to present the Brightstar story. So Brightstar is a WA-focused developer, explorer and producer. We've got over 3 million ounces in JORC resources located across 3 distinct hubs. That's the Sandstone, Laverton and Menzies hub. Short-term focus for the company is really the production out of the Laverton hub with the operating second fortune mine and soon to be the Fish underground mine in construction. We've also got a DFS that's currently underway and expect to have that delivered this year. Medium-term growth ambitions for the company is the Sandstone project, and particularly 2 assets that we acquired late last year. Quick corporate snapshot. We're a $220 million market cap company, relatively liquid, trading about $11 million per month. We've got over 20 million in the bank as per the last quarter, and over 40% of our register is held by institutional investors, both domestic and offshore. We've got a number of long resource funds on the register and a couple of strategics, St. Barbara and Genesis Minerals. Both have been very supportive of our growth journey and both have participated in previous capital raises. Got a very experienced and credentialed board and management team with deep mining experience, people including mining engineers and geologists that have built mines and run mining companies. So a very safe pair of hands behind the wheel as we ramp this company up. How did we get here? 2 years ago, Brightstar was a $10 million market cap company with only 400,000 ounces in resources. We've gone on a very quick growth and strong growth trajectory. We did a merger with King West Resources and then a transaction with Linden Gold in June of last year. What we're looking for and what we've been acquiring is good quality projects and assets. Stuff that it has mineable ounces and developmental scale for future production. This culminated in a 3-way transaction between Brightstar, Alto and Gateway Resources late last year, and subsequently we're now a 3 million ounce resource company and valued at 220 million. Just looking over at the Laverton hub, we've got 862,000 ounces in resource here at 1.8 grams per tonne. We've got the second fortune mine there in operation at the moment with the Fish underground mine in construction, and we expect to be cutting the portal there next month. Further to the north, we've got the Cork Tree Well assets and the Lord Byron open pit further to the south. Those are both the subject of a feasibility study, and really where the bulk of the value lies and the bulk of the resources and the metal lies within this Laverton hub. We've got a mill that's on care and maintenance, the beta mill, that sits in the central part of the project, and we've also signed an ore purchase agreement with Genesis Minerals for the sale of up to 500,000 tonnes per ore over the next 5 quarters. So we had our first gold pour, as it says, scheduled for March. We've completed that last week, and that was very successful. So putting that all onto one page, we've got second fortune mine in production at the moment. We've got the Fish underground in construction, and we'll have the Lord Byron open pit and the Cork Tree Well, both the subject of the DFS, due for delivery first half of this year. And as you can see, it's a very staged development ramp up, but also means a de-risked ramp up for us as well. Second fortune mine, looking a bit closer. It's a narrow vein, high grade underground mine. We've been mining this for 4 years now. It's 11 gram per tonne ore body. We've processed 22 parcels through the Gwalia mill, and that's reconciled at 3.6 grams per tonne, so it's gone through quite high grade. We run a owner-operator model out there at Second Fortune. It's our own people, our own equipment, and we're looking to use that knowledge that we've gained there at Second Fortune and transfer that to existing operations, future operations as a de-risk development startup. The Fish mine, this is one that's in construction at the moment. It's a very simple mine design off the base of an open pit. We've got some inferred resources that sit below the current mine design, and at the moment it's only a very modest 1-year mine life, but looking to expand on that with further resource drilling later this year, in fact next month. And we're expecting that we'll be able to convert some of those resources to reserves, put a mine plan around it and extend the mine life out there at Fish. Lord Byron and Cork Tree Well open pits, again, these are the subject of the DFS that we're currently underway with. Both have got large resources there, and again, where the bulk of the metal sits for the projects. They're high ounce per vertical metre projects, and again, we're looking to try and get these into production later this year after the DFS. Over at the Sandstone Hub, this is what we acquired out of Alto and Gateway late last year. There's 1.5 million ounces at 1.5 grams per tonne, and for us, that's really a district scale size opportunity for us. It forms the medium term and longer term growth plans for our business with the Sandstone project and the Montague project. We're completing up to 80,000 metres of drilling these projects across this year, and we're really only scratching the surface with what we think the potential of these projects are. Sandstone, we've managed to acquire the majority of the greenstone belt that sits at Sandstone here. The actual townships to the northern part of the tenure package, it's got a highway running through it, it's well supported with infrastructure, and it's a logical place for us to establish a processing plant in the future. Importantly, up to 90% of the current known resources sit within the first 150 metres of the pit surface, or the surface. And we expect there's huge exploration potential here to grow that significantly. For one reason or another, the corporate history of these projects is they haven't had a lot of exploration spend on them. We're seeking to change that with the 80,000 metres of drilling that we're putting into these. Montague East, and this is about 70 kilometres to the northeast of Sandstone. It's a largely oxide deposit. There's over 500,000 ounces in resource here. It's quite well defined by the previous owners, and it provides a really good blend for us for a plant placed in Sandstone itself. So pretty keen to get up there and put a few more holes into it, see if we can expand this resource. Again, 70% of the mineral resources sit within the first 100 metres of the surface, so a huge opportunity to expand those. Over on the Menzies Hub, we acquired these projects out of King West Resources nearly 2 years ago now. The two projects there, Lady Shenton and Yundega. It's about nearly 600,000 ounces sitting in here on granted mining leases. They're both very close to Menzies itself. Again, there's a highway running through it. You can actually hit Lady Shenton from the highway with a 9-iron. It's that close. It's only 130 k's north of Kalgoorlie, so again, well supported with infrastructure. Lady Shenton is part of our DFS that we're currently writing. And we expect this is going to be a multi-year producing asset, somewhere circa 30 to 40,000 ounces per year. Yundega, that's a little bit further behind in the development pipeline. We're up there drilling at the moment. It's looking like it'll be an underground mine there. It's not subject to the current DFS, but we'll look to convert the inferred resources to indicated over the course of this year, wrap a reserve and put a mine plan together and get into production. Current market position, look, Brightstar's got over 3 million ounces in JORC resources, and it actually puts us as one of the largest, or the largest player compared to the other developer explorers in the WA goldfields. So we think we've been quite strategic and targeted with some of our acquisitions, focusing on projects that have genuine scale and value to us in the long term, and projects that have mineable ounces. We've got a team of mine developers and miners, and we want to get these ounces out of the ground. Having a look at the active M&A landscape across WA in the last few years, it's been a very busy time. There's a lot of things happening. The average enterprise value per ounce for an acquisition ounce has been about $100 per ounce. Brightstar's managed to acquire 2.5 million ounces for $36 an ounce. So again, we think we've done quite a good job of bringing in some good projects, good assets at a very low price. Comparing the WA gold producers, they're trading at about $14,000 per EV per production ounce. Brightstar, we're seeking to do 40,000 ounces in the next 12 months, and with a significant development pipeline outside of that. So we think that our valuation at the present time is quite under demanding, and significant potential to grow it. So yeah, in summary, it's been a very busy 12 months for us. We've done a lot of drilling. We've done a number of acquisitions. We've grown the resource to 3 million ounces. market cap at now 220 million from 10 million. And we're not finished yet. We've got a lot more to go. 80,000 metres of drilling to do this year. We've got one project in production, producing. We've got another one in construction, about to be producing. DFS to be deliver mid-year or in the next couple of months. And then aiming to have another set of open pits into production later this year in early 2026. So again, a lot of news flow to come out. A very exciting time for us, and it's been a great great couple of years with Brightstar, and we're looking forward to what the future presents. Thank you very much.